So, DC figures. You got a few options. For DC figures, you have three options. You can either go down the Lego route if you love Batman. You can go down the import route if you love Batman. Or you could go down the Mcfarlane route if you love Batman. Yeah, you kind of just have to love Batman if you like DC. But I'm going to tell you this. When it comes to 6-inch collectibles and that, Mafex is your best bet. But something you don't really see from Mafex at all, except I think maybe once with the Bat Cycle, you don't really see a lot of vehicles. Whereas Mcfarlane is known for making vehicles. Now, I'm going to let you know something. I don't really buy Mcfarlane figures. But if you're thinking to yourself,
oh, but how come in one of your other videos on your other channel, you use, like, the Robert Pattinson Batman and also the, Riddler? What's up with that?
Okay, to let you know that, if you've watched my previous video, which if you haven't, I highly recommend you go check out, that was also bought into me by someone close to me. They bought it for me because it was my birthday and that. So that's why I have like 4. That's why I have, Batman, Penguin, Riddler, and Drifter. Heck, we even used it to dress up for a convention. So yeah, I've never really bought, a Mcfarlane figure with my own money. Until the day I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Yeah, this is a weird transition. You see, I actually am going to be honest with you here. I saw Todd's, lineup for the Flash movie, and, the figures were alright. But there was one thing I was interested in, and that was the Michael Keaton Batmobile. So, me being me, you'd think, as a guy that doesn't like to buy Mcfarlane figures, I'd never buy it. Well, times have now changed, I guess. So now I guess we're going to talk about this because the Flash movie's coming out and, yeah. So let's talk about this vehicle, shall we?
You wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts.
Okay, so since the box is big, I'm just going to have to show you the box like this. So, as you can see, this is the box for the Flash movie. There you go. There's how much it costs if you don't have an edge card. So, yeah, I highly recommend you get an edge card if you want this. And then on the side here, you got the Flash movie logo, Batmobile. Same on this side. Then you got turn it around in that. And you got that. You got the length of it in that. So, yeah. Then at the top, you got the Flash movie, Batmobile. What else would it say? Kind of opened up the box, but then you got the bottom here. You got all your legal mumbo jumbo. You got your barcode. So there you go. So, let's hope it can fit on the display table or table and talk about it, shall we? Well, actually, before we talk about the vehicle itself, we should probably go over its one accessory, which is the trading card. And that, I mean, they come with a lot of Mcfarlane figures, and yeah, you got your rating there. And if you're wondering why there's tape on it, that's because I put these things on the bottom of my shelf. So yeah, I feel like I just pissed off some sort of Mcfarlane fan as I showed that, but yeah, that's the card. Okay, so, yeah, I really don't know what to do. I never reviewed a vehicle before, so, yeah. Granted, this is also my third take of shooting it due to noise upstairs, so, yeah, let's just talk about the car now. So, looking at the car, it's of course, it's the Batmobile. It is the Michael Keaton Batmobile. Now, something else you should know is when you get these, car out, you're gonna have to put these two wings on, like these two. There is some assembly required with this vehicle, so yeah. So yeah, we're gonna take the phone off the stand to talk about it. So looking at it, as you can see, there is already a little dust, even though there shouldn't be. I don't know. Anyways, so you got the, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in a while. I probably should have rewatched the movie before reviewing this. But hey, too late. So let's just finish this. Let's review it. So yeah, you got like, I think the no, I don't know, something. You got the lights here. Yeah. And then you got the wheels. So you got this wheel and then this wheel. This one's like medium, this one's a large. But you may notice that on both of these wheels, there's the Michael Keaton bat signal. So yeah, and then you got some engine parts and all that, so that's cool. No sloppy paint from what I'm seeing on it. So, and yeah, I'm sitting down in a chair. So, and looking on the other side, yeah, no sloppy painting. Yeah, this is a pretty big vehicle, so yeah, so you got that. My one little nitpick is this is very much a different color than the Batmobile. This is like a really dark black, whereas this is just like, it's a gray. So I don't remember that being the case. I remember this all being black and that, never the top being, you know, a dark gray. So I have no idea why it's that. So, but there have been people online, you might have seen, that did a matte finish and that. So yeah. Then you got the wings of the Batmobile. And then, as I'm trying to make sure the set doesn't fall apart, you got the red spots, and then you got the flame, well, the area the fire would come out of. And then also here, no, this is where the fire would come up. I think some fire would come up here, but I don't fully know for certain. And then you got this, and you know that. So, yeah. But there is a little neat feature about this vehicle and this item you should know. So you're paying $100. So you gotta think, how do you get this off? You have to like manhandle this? No, don't do that. You see, there's a button right here. Oh yeah, there's some detail here. Exhaust points, I think that's what they're called. But when you push this button, yeah, it does that. So then you can just move this and there you go. And then you got this with some really nicely added on paint. This does not move. But then you got all this stuff that, you know, Batman needs for his vehicle or Batmobile. So yeah, and to put it back on, you just gotta slide it, lift up a little bit, and then you hear a clamp sound. So yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory in that. And if you're wondering if it could fit a Mcfarlane figure, I don't know. I'm not testing out the Robert Pattinson Batman. But if you're wondering if it could fit a Mafex figure, it can actually. So you can have this be for your Mafex Batman. So yeah, that's really cool in that. And also while we're here, we're gonna go over articulation. Yeah, this moves. And then this moves. And I'm gonna say this, for accessories, I should have said this and that, I kind of forgot. But I feel like they could have included some sort of, you know, flame piece here for it. Now granted, it's not the end of the world, it's not the end all be all. I think without the flame piece, you're still okay. So yeah, it's pretty good. So let's just get the size comparison now, shall we? Okay, so comparing the Batmobile next to the light here, you see it's that many inches tall. So yeah. So yeah, I can't really get the Batmobile fully into frame to show you a comparison with everything. So you're gonna see half of the Batmobile. So yeah, you're gonna see again some random figures. I don't know who's there and who's not, but yeah, you might have some of these figures, so I think you might have an understanding to the size of the Batmobile. Yeah, so let's wrap up this review, shall we? Okay, so get it, don't get it, or just wait. Well, in short, get it. I'd say it's very much worth it. It's a phenomenal item to have, and I personally do enjoy it. I think all the little features it has is really helpful and adds to the play value. And that, now granted, my only complaint is the top paint with the, you know, different paint colors. That's my only complaint. and that. But besides that, it's a pretty good item. I'd say pick it up if you're a fan of Michael Keaton Batman, or you just want a Batmobile for your Batman. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 10 out of 10.
Nice job, bud.
What do I do? What do you want me to do here? Alright, see you all next time. Peace.